What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey 672 coming to you guys with the video right now. So I want to go over DK McDonald, the new assistant corners coach. Obviously, we had Valai here. He didn't have his job for not even a month. So now he's going to be coaching, at Alabama with Nick Saban as a secondary coach or something like that. So Valai is out. Now you have a guy like DK McDonald from Iowa State. Has coached safeties, ed quarters for a long time, guys, which is fantastic. And if you look at Jonathan Gannon, our new defensive coordinator, obviously this was definitely a hire from him and Nick Sirianni as well, because Nick Sirianni and DK McDonald right here, they actually worked together at IUP a long time ago. They're very close friends. They were at each other's weddings, so there's a lot of familiarity right there. Now I want to go over McDonald and what he's done, obviously since the beginning of his career. Now, 2003 to 2005, he was the Edinboro secondary coach. I have no idea what that is. 2006 to 2010, he was the IUP secondary coach. 2011, William and Mary defensive backs coach. 2012, 2015, Toledo cornerbacks coach. 2016 to 2018, Iowa State cornerbacks coach. 2019 to 2020, Iowa State safeties coach. So he is going to come back and be the assistant to Denard Wilson, our new quarters, another assistant, secondary coach that we have. So this should be pretty good. I don't know what this guy brings to the table, but obviously this is like a Nick Sirianni hire, and this is a Jonathan Gannon hire as well. They probably both put their heads together in this. Now with our new defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, when he was the defensive back coach for the Colts, the one thing I could say that was really good on his resume was he really knows how to use cornerbacks. He knows what his corners need to do during games, and he's turned some careers around, like Xavier Rhodes, that had a bad contract at the end of his final days in Minnesota, and then came to the Colts on a one-year deal and did a really fantastic job. So Jonathan Gannon knows what he wants in his coaches to coach the secondary. And obviously Jonathan Gannon's going to have his hands on this too, because he wants to see how these corners are going to do. And obviously the Eagles are very empty. Besides Darius Slay, we have no safeties right now, no corners besides Slay, like I said before. And we need some work here. And Jonathan Gannon knows how to hire his guys so far, and knows how to use cornerbacks and see talent and not have these cornerbacks 15 yards off the ball playing picket fence defense. And I really hope we get some guys that have some swag and do some good things. So adding DK McDonald, I don't know much about him from what I even just told you here. I just hope it does work out. This cornerbacks situation, this whole secondary situation needs to turn around. We got to stop putting money into our defensive line heavily and ignoring the secondary. I'm not saying we ignored it with Darius Slay last year, but at the same time, we need to stop bringing back players that used to play here. We need some fresh meat here. We need some guys that want to compete. That's why I'm hoping this offseason is a normal offseason for the Philadelphia Eagles. So it should be really interesting. I really want the cornerback situation to work out really well, because obviously we have let too many players go with bad coaching, have become successful somewhere else, not just quarters, but any position on defense. You take guys like Rasul Douglas, Sidney Jones, LJ Fort, that pretty much went to the Ravens, not even 2 weeks. He had a 4-year extension. I mean, it's pretty embarrassing. So obviously with this rebuild of all these coaches, and especially defensively, not just the main coaches, but the assistants as well, I think, you have a very good group that knows how to coach, and Jonathan Gannon's going to make sure that this defense is one of the top defenses in the league. Obviously, I think we're still staying in a 4-3. That's just me, but at the same time, bringing DK McDonald here just adds to, what we need to do with this secondary. So let me know what you guys think about this, with DK McDonald being obviously the assistants for the secondary, and see where you guys are at with that. So see you guys later. Shakes go up, follow, slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.